Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome to my channel, God is Good.
You call me out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail.
I hope everyone had a blessed Christmas and a blessed New Year. Ours didn't get off to a very good start. One of the gifts that we ordered never shipped. One gift shipped to another state. My vacuum broke. And then my very, very favorite religious experience that means so much to me at Christmas time ended up being worldly instead of Christ-centered like I had originally hoped and planned. But that reminded me of the very first Christmas, and Mary and Joseph didn't have an easy road. They traveled to Bethlehem for the census. When they got to Bethlehem, there was no room for them to stay and even have Jesus. So they had him in a stable with the animals. Then King Herod heard about the birth of Jesus, or heard that Jesus was going to be born, and he arranged for a massacre of infants to 2-year-old babies, just so Jesus could not fulfill the prophecy that he was destined to fulfill. And so that got me thinking, my Christmas may not have been perfect, but all that mattered, just like all that mattered on that first Christmas, was that Jesus was born. Luke 2:6-7 says it all. And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son and wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. All that mattered was that Jesus was born. That first Christmas and still today, all that matters is that Jesus was born. So we moved straight from Christmas and we started preparing for New Year's Eve. And that got off to a rocky start as well. My youngest child, Gabriel, started running a fever. I guess it was last Sunday evening. Then my youngest daughter started running a fever that next morning. And then my oldest son just came down with this horrible cough. So here we are again. We ended on a wonderful, beautiful note with Christmas, but we started struggling already again. Before the new year even hit, we started struggling again. And once again, I was reminded of the journey from the manger to the cross. It wasn't easy for Jesus. The journey from the manger to the cross, he faced heartache, he faced trials, he faced death. But all that mattered was that he died for us. John 19:30 says it all. When Jesus had tasted it, he said, "It is finished." Then he bowed his head and gave up his spirit. It is inevitable. We are going to struggle in this life. We are going to face trials. We're going to face hardship. There's no way to fly over it, to swim under it, to go around it. We are going to have to face these struggles, just like Jesus faced struggles. But what matters is that we keep our eyes on the cross. When we walk through this life, our eyes have to be faced upward. That's the only way that we will ever make it. The only way that we will ever get through this life successfully is to keep our eyes on the cross. If Jesus was able to fight the good fight so that he could gain the prize, then that's what we have to do. We have to fight the good fight so that we can receive the prize. Prayers and blessings for you all. Until next time.